Well lubricated and free-moving fish plates and expansion joints are essential for good track performance during hot weather, reducing the need for critical rail temperature watchmen and preventing track buckles. Fish plates. The first time you come to use Interflon on a section of jointed track, a conversion process will need to be undertaken. As normal, when lubricating a fish plate with black grease, the process starts with slackening off the bolts of the fish plate to allow the plate to come away from the rail. Using a scraper, remove as much of the black grease from the fishing surfaces as possible. Then, use either degreaser EM30+ or Metal Clean along with a brush and cloth to thoroughly clean the fishing surfaces. Next, apply Lube EP to all the fishing surfaces using a paintbrush to ensure a good, even coverage. Now it's time to retighten the bolts on the joint to the correct torque and using the correct tools. Lastly, using the Interflon dosing applicator system fitted with the jet nozzle, apply a 10ml measure of Lube EP to the top, bottom and each side of the plate. This will total 4 10ml applications for each plate, so 40ml per plate. This joint is now fully converted to using Interflon Lube EP. Lube EP can now be reapplied every 12 months as part of your standard summer prep, without having to loosen or slacken off the nuts. The Lube EP can be applied to the top, bottom and side of the plate, each with a 10ml dose. Not all the joints in a length need to be converted at the same time. Joints not converted should be scraped clear of as much grease as possible, then have Lube EP applied. This will allow the Lube EP to work into the joint over the year, soften the existing lubricant and allow joint movement. However, once this process has started, a minimum of 25% or 1 in 4 plates must be converted every year, giving a total of 4 years to convert all the plates. If all the plates are converted sooner, then you'll reap the benefits sooner. The fish plate bolts should be checked as part of standards maintenance inspections. Breathers and expansion joints. The process for breather and expansion joints follows a similar path. The bolts holding the blade down should be slackened off. The rail can then be lifted using approved jacks. The old grease can then be cleared out using a scraper, followed by degreaser EM30+ or Metal Clean. Use a stiff nylon brush if required. Allow a short time for the cleaners to evaporate. Lube EP can then be applied to the plate and all other moving surfaces. Finally, the bolts can be refitted and torqued up correctly. When it comes to maintenance, it is as simple as reapplying Lube EP down the joint and allowing it to penetrate in and under the rail. There is no need to slacken or remove any bolts.